Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen. Today we've got a reading for you about something that is looking to me like heartbreak, even though we have the Ace of Cups in the upright. So this tells me we have love between these two, but there's the Four of Wands in the reverse and the Tower, indicating that it's like somebody saying love isn't enough. If you love me, then you have to, be able to act like it or be proud to say it. Maybe this is about whether or not somebody is willing to publicly claim a person, whether or not they're willing to go out on a date with them, that kind of thing, right? So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. It's a little more. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Angel. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Doris. How are we doing today? If you'd like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. We're going to start off with the Romance Angel Oracle because this is definitely about love. Maybe we need to have a little heart-to-heart conversation. We'll see. We have you deserve love. So there's someone who's feeling neglected. They don't get the affection. They don't get the time or the attention, whatever it is. You don't open up to me, that kind of thing. And then we have let your friends help you. So we have somebody that's basically saying, hey, it doesn't really feel like you're putting in any effort, or it doesn't feel like you really want to be in this relationship, and it's making me second guess whether or not I want to be, or whether or not I want to pursue a relationship with you, right? You either want something or you don't, and your actions are going to generally speak to that, right? Hello, Abigail. How are you doing? Happy holidays. Let's start with, we'll go with the pause tarot. What else do you need to know about this love situation? Merry Christmas to you too, Key Controller. That's adorable, Peggy. All right, what do we have? Ace of Swords in the reverse, Two of Swords in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands. So it kind of feels to me like someone else was kind of procrastinating or not making a decision or not showing, their dedication, their desire for something serious. And so it's like the other person was like, well, fine then. Why don't I make the decision for you? Since you don't seem to want to actually like pull the lever or flip the switch or, be honest, allow me. You're not interested. Or if you are interested, you're not able to act on that interest. Both of those mean there's probably not going to be anything to like work towards here, right? So I'm going to cut my losses. This is somebody who's just kind of like, all right, well, I got my unicorn ready. Doodles. It's a decision because somebody else either was kind of tiptoeing around the truth or not wanting to be honest about how they felt. Now, that could be, I don't want to be honest about the fact that I'm in love with you, or I don't want to be honest about the fact that I am not in love with you. But this person is like, I don't really want to guess anymore. So I'm just going to take hints from your actual like behavior, and then I'll make my decision. I don't know why I want to be so sassy about it. I'm sorry, you guys. Just keep in mind I'm channeling people, okay? I'm not really this funny. Yeah, Five of Cups. 10 of Cups in the reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. That's rough. Yeah, that's sad energy. So 5 of Cups is the crying over spilled milk card, right? The I don't know how I can really like change this. I probably should have done something different in the past, but going forward, I don't know that there's anything else I could do. Now, the way to look at this though is there's still 2 cups upright. So there is technically hope or opportunity. It doesn't necessarily mean with this person, right? It's just that right now they're thinking about what they've lost because somebody has walked away. They weren't necessarily ready for that because this is coming through as a big loss for them. 2 tens in the reverse. The love card and the, like stability or long-term relationship card in the reverse. So it does feel like even though somebody maybe was not putting in the time, they wanted to. If you want to, you do. That's just my opinion. But like, I don't know. Ace of Cups in the reverse. 4 of Swords. 2 of Cups. Well, so quite statistically remarkable that we have 2 aces in the reverse in the same position, right? Like one clarifying the other. I think this is your unwillingness to have a conversation or your unwillingness to be direct with me has given me the ick, has made me get to the point where now I question why I wanted to be with somebody like you. You haven't been able to make a decision. You haven't been able to follow up your words with actions. That's a really important part of the whole thing, right? Hello, Justin. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Voyager. What's up, Tiana? What's up, Johnny? Are you all doing all right? So now we have somebody that is getting some unwanted solitude. They did want to, I don't know, string along this love interest. But with the 2 of Cups clarifying the Knight of Wands, there's a chance this love interest of theirs is not willing to wait around and is open to meeting new people. So we've got the Page of Wands in the reverse clarifying the 5 of Cups. Kind of feels to me like this person who slept on or like didn't really take action towards this love interest is likely to hear that there's someone new in this person's life, their love interest, right? So there's a rival. Judgment in the reverse. High Priestess. So part of the reason we have the 5 of Cups, which talks about, man, I probably could have done that differently, or I probably could have, predicted that wouldn't go very well. This is somebody who ignored their intuition, or this is somebody who knew better. This is somebody who knew they would potentially lose their, crush or whatever if they didn't do anything about it. Like, they're not surprised by the fact that you have get up and go. All right, this is the Golden Lenormand. What else do we have, please? Number 14, the Fox. Number 12, the Owls. This person's looking for the gossip on the person that rejected them, the person that walked away. So we've got, I'm going to call that the Knight of Wands, the person who walked away from the relationship that wasn't like, they weren't putting forth the effort. And 5 of Cups is the person who didn't really put in the effort. And that 5 of Cups is our Fox. So the letter F could be important. But they're looking for the details. They want to know what's going on in this person's life. Are they hanging out with their bestie? Are they going out on dates? Are they staying in? Are they writing a book? What is going on? I need to know. Hello, upper echelon. We have number 15 and number 9. The bear and the bouquet. Letter B. So this is like their worst nightmare regarding this love connection. They are either witnessing or hearing from other people that there's this other person who is, I think, pretty well respected or has a good reputation that precedes them. They are interested in this person. So they don't like that. They don't like that at all. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. Hello, Holy Yoga. How you doing? The moon. Oh, man. So our Knight of Wands, who walked away, is trying to be a little respectful or is not, blasting everywhere what's going on, but there is something that's making them happy and they're trying to keep it secret. This is a new love. This is like when somebody is over there across the room texting on their phone and you see them and they're like, I'm pretty sure there's a Family Guy skit about it, right? This is going to get out though. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's because this 5 of Cups hears about someone else in their life that they come back around to the person that rejected them. Hello, Shelly. How are you doing? Hello, Galloway. Should I call you Kevin? Oh, good. So I don't think it goes as well as they would like in terms of not being obvious that there's someone new in their life, right? Magician in the reverse. Queen of Wands. Fool in the reverse. Oh, man. Okay. For some of you, this 5 of Cups thought that they would be able to prevent you from being interested in other people, or thought they would be able to, for some of you, prevent other people from being interested in you. But you're the Queen of Wands. Whoever you are, it doesn't matter what your actual gender is. You're a Queen of Wands because there are other people that are attracted to you. There are other people that notice you. You're doing something right. I don't know. Bring all the boys to the yard. And it's making this person feel like maybe they can't as easily win you back. They're thinking maybe they really did like mess up here, that it might really be over, that you might have somebody who's of high quality, high honor, interested in you and approaching you in the right way, when all they did was approach you in kind of a disrespectful or non-committal way, right? So they're feeling foolish. They're feeling like there may not be a way to fix this because they presented a particular image of themselves, right, through their actions. So oddly enough, this Knight of Wands, I think, is our 5 of Cups, not the actual Knight of Wands. I know, it's confusing. So it's like, well, because I was unwilling to give you something consistent or reliable, because I wasn't offering that 10 of Cups, you made the decision that you had to take on that Knight of Wands energy. You needed to be able to just run away. Go do what you need to do. Hello, Cosmic. How are you doing? So they feel partially responsible, if not fully responsible, right? Yes, you're the one who walked away. Yes, you're the one who ended things, but it's because I was like not really giving you anything to work with. So they may have initially been mad or tried to like be all blamey with it, but now it's more like, I probably could have handled that a little better. 2 cups in the reverse. 9 of cups. So basically things ended with their dream person. This is all water energy. 2 cups, 9 of cups, Queen of cups, 7 of cups. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio could be important. This is like, I was foolish. I acted in such a way that I lost what I wanted. I didn't take it seriously, or I thought that person would always just like wait around or choose me, right? But now that Queen of Cups that I'm interested in has options. There are people that are interested in that Queen of Cups beyond me. They realize that if I'm not willing to put in the time, then someone else might be. Don't pay too close attention to the genders, right? This could be anyone. All right. This is the Noisy Tarot. It's technically called the Classic Tarot. That's what I call it. What else do we have? Death and the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So because you wouldn't change, I did change. What you thought was impossible for me to do, you were wrong. You underestimated me and maybe overestimated yourself. This is difficult for the 5 of Cups because they didn't think the Knight of Wands would really like walk away. Devil in the reverse, 3 of Swords in the reverse, Empress, but they have let go. And they are healing from that. And they're no longer asking why they aren't good enough to be treated the way they should be. They just know that's not where I'm supposed to be. If you're not going to treat me the way I deserve to be treated, then I will go where I will be treated the way I deserve. Because this person understands they're the Empress. What else do we have? 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. So the rejection was, yes, delivered by the Knight of Wands. But I think most parties that would be associated here would say the rejection started first with the 5 of Cups, showing disinterest or being distant, unavailable, unpredictable, pushing away the Empress, or making it clear they weren't really interested in another date, that kind of thing. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, and another 10 of Cups, right in the same column. I love you, but I don't love you more than myself. I can love you from a distance. I can love you when I'm walking away. I can love you when I decide that I want to choose a different future for myself. This is someone saying, basically, love is not enough. Yes, I love you, but you didn't show me that you loved me. And you assumed that I wouldn't walk away, which meant you're okay with me being unhappy. And that's not love to me. Maybe you think it's love. Maybe you like to own things or feel like somebody is always going to come running when you call. But real love wants their person that they love to feel loved. So I'm going to go look for this 10 of Cups because it ain't here. You're not you know, you're not really doing all that love stuff, right? You're just like avoiding it. All right. We have 2 7s. The 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. We have the 7 of Cups over here as well. So I had to ask myself why I was settling, why I was waiting for somebody to do right by me when there are opportunities for me to go elsewhere and other people would do right by me. Why would I sign up to be mistreated or ignored or canceled on, you know, that kind of thing? No, thank you. If I want to like spend a lot of time waiting, I'll just go to the doctor's office or like get some TSA stuff. We've got the World and the 4 of Pentacles. This is self-worth. I know my value and I don't have to be with someone for the sake of being with someone. I could, you know, just be on my own for a little bit. So this is somebody saying, yes, I love you, but I'm not going to give you that energy anymore. Ace of Wands in the reverse and Judgment in the reverse. For some of you, this person has lost their physical attraction to the person who was not showing interest. If I recall, demisexual is you have to have a strong emotional connection with someone in order to be interested in physical intimacy. And we could be dealing with someone that identifies in that way. But this is definitely like, I'm just not like feeling it anymore. I'm not into it. I don't feel respected by you. I don't feel wanted by you. I don't feel appreciated by you. So, you know. Hello, Shanice. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Have I said hello to Mona? Is it Ramisha? Or is that 2 N's? I can't tell. Is it Renisha? I hope I'm not saying it wrong. Hello, Mark. How are we doing? So this is just, yeah, no, I know what I deserve, and this ain't it. This is the Path of Shadows. Let's see what else. The Mask. Duality, protection, caution. Venomous Garden. Beauty conceals truth beneath captivating lies. Beware the allure of the dangers that in the shadows hide. So there could be somebody who's, you know, depending on their looks in order to kind of convince people to look the other way or ignore some of their faults or their shortcomings, right? And then we have the Witch and the Nymph. So the Witch card says, beneath the veil of night, my thoughts conjure light. Shining through the darkness, I am magic burning bright. And the Nymph card says, in this mundane world, now I roam. Inside this concrete jungle, where is my home? So I feel like we have some misunderstanding in terms of another person's intuition. I thought I could love bomb you, or I thought I could kind of like gaslight you, make it seem like it's not a big deal. But you also are dealing with this witch nymph. And it's hard to like fool somebody who has really strong intuition or is paying close attention to it, right? I'm going to pick up on all these little details while you're talking to me. And all of it is basically like fed into this formula of mine to determine whether or not you're lying to me, whether or not you're genuine, whether or not you're authentic. That's just like all the time, like perfunctory. I don't think about it. And I feel like that's how this person is too. You know, I'm assessing what you're saying. I'm looking for differences in behavior. And even though you may have been trying to pretend like you were going to do this, or you felt that, or you didn't want to feel this, I saw through whatever you were communicating. And that's why I had to walk away. This is the situations deck. Yes, that's definitely a thing, Rachel. All right, what else do we have? Lockbox and today. So as you watch this, we have somebody that is feeling trapped. They don't know how to get out of this situation. Feel like this is picking up on our Five of Cups individual. I shouldn't have left it this long. I should have been more communicative, or I should have been more available. Settlement, agreement, compromise, and done. Yeah. So this Knight of Wands is saying, I've tried, I've communicated as much as I could, but you can't like force it. You know, if you're not interested, if you're not showing interest, then I'm going to like keep it moving. Right. So I think for many people, it's easier to wait for someone else to end the connection or the relationship. Or maybe it's easier to ghost. And I would challenge all of those people to find your voice. Maybe you feel it's powerful to ghost, or maybe you feel it's easier to not tell somebody that you're ready to end the relationship. But you deserve to have a voice. You deserve to feel comfortable to speak up in those moments, right? You might also learn something or teach someone something. When you're not interested in someone, if they said something and they don't realize it's offensive, you might help open their eyes to realize that's something that is maybe a turnoff to people. I challenge you all to reclaim your voice, because this is somebody who I think is thinking back on a moment where they could have spoken up, or where they could have been clear about what they really wanted, and they chose instead to leave it muddy. This is the Overthinker's Oracle. Yes, I'd say so, Peggy. I think my hands are too small for these, you guys. It's like the same with the tattoo tarot. They're just... See, you guys? I need an assistant. So we have, I'm addicted to your energy, tricked out of my blessings, and I feel like God is punishing me. So I know now that I miss you because I haven't really had that access to you, right? I've had to realize since you've walked away that when you're not on speed dial, or when I can't just like count on you to be there whenever I want, it's actually kind of irritating. So I'm starting to think, because I was willing to let it to get to that point, I'm being punished. This is my, not so great karma. Now I have to go without you because I thought I never would. But this is basically a catalyst for spiritual awakening. Now they have the opportunity to be a little bit more honest with themselves. Maybe someone else calls them out, right? Yeah, you can be mad about that, but we saw that you weren't like talking to that person. We saw that you weren't like going through with the plans that you made with them. Like, I mean, like, I get it. There could be a difficult reality check for them from a friend, family member. I hope I can reach you before it's too late. I'm going to confess everything. The grass was greener because it was fake. I didn't have to water it. So they may have been distracting themselves with a roster or an ex or something like that. There may have been just an allure to being a free agent, right? I don't want to be committed because then at any time I can walk away. And now they're realizing they were just going for low effort. That wasn't happier. They just wanted low effort. And now they want to actually put in effort because you've walked away. Hello, upper echelon. Hello, Pharaoh. How are we doing today? I'm just going to say, if you want something good, if you want a beautiful connection, it's going to require a little effort, my friend. So they got caught up thinking somebody else was worth their time, thinking it was better for them to be on their own or unattached. I don't want to be in a relationship. That's just trouble. Divine whistleblower. I'm telling you, someone called them on it. Maybe even you. Yeah, so they're possessive, but they don't want anyone to have a claim to them. I have zero patience for this. Zero. You want to be in a relationship? Be in a relationship and do right by it. You want someone not to look at anybody else? Make them not want to. Be enough. You can do it. There are really great relationships out there where people are like, oh, I wouldn't touch anyone with a 10-foot pole because I got my person. We're great. But this was somebody who wanted to be possessive from a distance. They wanted to like not really contribute or spend time or do the lovey-dovey thing, but they didn't want you to move on. I don't know, man. I don't like the back burner. Everything you said was true. I just never admitted it. Well, that could be a good place to start. So I'm going to put it over here. They didn't want to be honest about what was causing them to be distant or kind of like slow walking the connection, right? Hello, Johnny Bright. How are you doing? Oh, you deserve better than that. We've got, I'm ready to see you face to face. I'm so lost without you. I was worried about that and love spell. So some of you, remember this is a general reading, right? This isn't going to be for all of you, but some of you have someone looking for ways to buy a love spell and do a love spell on you because they are not ready to accept that they may have lost you forever. So, if you want to maybe take like a salt bath, or you could do a salt shower. Saging is a great idea. Love spells are a horrible idea. Just don't do it. Now, if you want to do something to manifest in love, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. It's you right there. You're in love with me. Isn't it great? I know you didn't want it to be, but I just kind of figured I'd make that choice for you. It's cool, right? No? Now is it? People have free will. Okay? We don't want to be trampling on that because that doesn't end well. It's just not worth it. So we're going to get a few from The Hidden Truth. This is version 2, and then we'll call it a day. Hello, Dave. Merry Christmas. Viva la whip. I find you so attractive. I miss hearing your voice. I feel so drawn to you. I want to start over, and I am in a committed relationship. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This gets messy, especially if we have someone doing a love spell over here. It kind of feels like we have somebody getting into a relationship or starting a new connection. And then this Five of Cups comes back around right when that relationship is starting to take off. So the Five of Cups says, I want to start over. And the Knight of Wands is like, I don't know, man. I'm like literally in a relationship. So they don't seem to care that someone has already gotten into a relationship. This Five of Cups still wants to have their conversation. But it feels to me like our Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands energy, you could have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart, is not very likely to fall for this and would rather be respectful towards the person they're in a connection with. Because I'll tell you, if I was in a connection with someone and X was coming back around, I'd be like, that seems like that would be disrespectful. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should do something different. All right, this is the Spiritual AF deck. Hello, Santiago. How are you doing? What else do we have? So I feel like this is probably going to be advice for our Five of Cups. Yes, things may feel difficult right now, and I may have been a little sassy. Thank you, James. I appreciate you. But it ain't over. You still got plenty of life to live. You just gotta fix a couple things. Namaste. The sleigh in me recognizes the sleigh in you. So we could be at different points on our spiritual journey and still respect each other. We can still have different perspectives and find a way to be kind, right? This is somebody realizing maybe I just need to learn from this and move on. Your growth scares people who don't want to change. This is really true. If you don't understand why friends stop hanging out with you, or if it's confusing for you when someone in your family isn't talking to you as much, or maybe at work after you get promoted, your friends are no longer acting friendly. People feel strange when you are climbing and they stay put. I love this one. As a former people pleaser, no is a very important word, and it is also a full sentence. You do not have to give people a whole paragraph on why you're saying no. Now, maybe you have, different rules with regards to like calling in sick, or if you're talking to your partner and they ask you to do something like, I don't know, make them coffee, and you just go, no, it's probably a bad idea. But this is more so, I think, for our Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, getting a request from the Five of Cups, wanting to talk after they have started a committed relationship. No. And I don't have to tell you why. Just no. And then this is a reminder to get outside and do shit. Don't stay inside for too long. Now, when I lived in Minnesota, I pretty much just stayed inside for 5 months. Just kidding. So I guess what I'm saying is I appreciate that it might be a little bit cold where you are right now, but fresh air is important. So, air out them socks. They're a little stinky. I can smell them way over here. I'm just kidding. All right. We got a bonus. All right, I love this. It says manifest your dreams. You got it. OMG, calm the fuck down. Oh. Oh, I put them all over there. Okay, sorry guys. There you go. I love those cards, but it definitely feels to me like focusing on how to remain calm in a difficult situation would be a priority for our Five of Cups individual, as well as just getting more comfortable with how you feel and speaking it into existence. Maybe what you need is a journal or even just a couple of pieces of scrap paper. Write down how you feel. See how that makes you feel. Am I sounding like a psychologist yet? Or is it psychiatrist? Psychiatrist, the one with the prescriptions, I think. Anyways, hello, Deborah. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Let's get a few. I can't believe, did I not? Is it from the What's the News? I don't think I pulled any from this deck. Right? Yeah. All right. What's the judgment from this deck? Karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. We had that lesson learned card from the situations deck as well. So this is a lesson for the Five of Cups individual. They may kind of lose their cool if you start a family. They may lose your cool if you are, or their cool if you're getting into a relationship. They don't want to hear about milestones between you and someone else because they were thinking about those milestones with you. But they were not necessarily doing the whole monogamy or exclusivity thing. And you found it difficult to trust whether or not this person was spending their time away from you with anybody else. And trust is a really, really important part of a relationship. I would say it's a cornerstone. And the Five of Cups individual was doing too much, maybe going out to party, maybe hanging out with exes, doing things that really made this other person, our Knight of Wands, feel like it wasn't really going anywhere. Like I'm not important to you because you have so many other things you'd rather be doing. There could be some questionable money. We have laundering, steal, and illegal or some illegal activity. Yeah. Then there's the SOS card, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. So they could be getting in trouble for something they've done that is illegal, and they may want to come see you to kind of forget their troubles. Although I don't know that's the best way to do it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate you. And thank you again, James. And I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.